Hey YouTube, this is AlphaDog566 coming to you with a Steelswarm Deck profile. They're actually extremely freaking competitive, for the most part. All things considering, not everything's out for them yet because they're a hidden arsenal set. But anyway, getting back to the deck profile. One Steelswarm Calcusted. When this card's tribute summon by tributing 2 face-up Steelswarm monsters, activate one of these effects. Destroy all monsters on the field except for this card. Destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. 2800 beat stick. Really good. Late game, dropping it on your opponent. One Dark Armed. That's not Gorge. This card has won me several games just by dropping it my first turn or third turn. Usually it's my second, but you know, it takes them a bit to get over it because everybody tries just to go straight over top of it or wait until they draw their dark hole, which I don't understand why they don't run smashings. It's easier. One Gorge wins games. Triple Steelswarm Gear Stags. When this card's tribute summoned by tributing a Steelswarm monster, select one card on the field and remove it from play, gain 1,000 life points. Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't remove it from play, it sends it to the graveyard. So it gets over the Stardust because it doesn't destroy, gets over pretty much anything you don't like. Just drop this. 2600 beater, 0 defense. 2 Steelswarm Moth. He's pretty much a Brio. When this card is tribute summoned, pay 1,000 life points, select 2 cards on the field, and return them to your opponent's hand. 2 Chaos Sorcerer. I do not have a BLS, so he has to do for now. Triple Steelswarm Mantis. This guy's pretty much a monster reborn for Steelswarm. When this card is tribute summoned by using a Steelswarm monster, you can select one Steelswarm monster in your graveyard and special summon it by paying 1,000 life points. 2 Thunder King. Triple Steelswarm Caller. When a Steelswarm monster is tribute summoned face up by tributing this card, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Steelswarm monster from your deck. It's a pretty decent card. It thins out your deck a little bit so you can draw what you need. 2 Steelswarm Gatekeeper. He's the only Steelswarm monster as of right now that has more than 0 defense. When a Steelswarm monster is tribute summoned face up while this card is face up on the field, you can normal summon or set one monster in addition to your normal summon or set that turn. 1,500 attack, 1,800 or 1,900 defense. Steelswarm Scout. He is the Treeborn Frog of the deck. If you control no spell or trap cards, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. You cannot special summon another monster the turn that you activate this effect, and it can only be tribute summoned for a Steelswarm monster. He is the Treeborn Frog, as I said. Triple Steelswarm Cell. 1 star, 0 attack, 0 defense. If I control no monsters, I can special summon this card from my hand. It helps out quite a bit. First turn, you plow down Cell, tribute it off, frickin' drop a Gear Stag on them first turn, and swing in for 26. 2 Recurring Nightmare. Select 2 dark monsters in your graveyard with 0 defense and return them to your hand. Recycles the Steelswarms a little bit because they all have 0 defense. 2 Smashing Ground, staples. 2 MST. 1 Monster Reborn. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Creeping Darkness. I haven't tested this out yet, but it seems like it would work. Banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Add 1 level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. I only run 5 dark monsters, level 4, so I'm not too sure about it yet, but it could prove of some use, thinning out my graveyard to drop a Dark Arm Dragon late game. One for one, one Foolish Burial, one Dark Hole, one Allure of Darkness, and one First Step Towards Infestation. Return one face-up tribute summon Steelswarm monster you control to the hand to draw one card. So you tribute summon a monster, they activate bottomless, you chain this from your hand, you return it back to your hand after the Steelswarm summoned effect goes into effect, and then you also get to draw a card. So you're saving a monster and you're plussing one, and they just burned a trap. And the one lonely trap in this deck is Trap Does Shoot. This deck can technically be run without any traps, but I'm not 100% sure if I'd like that. I'm testing around a little bit with some odd and end combinations. When I find something that's freaking amazing, I'll have to make a new video and share it with y'all. Alright, well, that's the Steelswarm deck. As always, comment, subscribe.